sleep. The poor man's dinner.
Today we will all gather round the telly for a rousing round of Simon Says. Well, I will be gathering.
I don't know. Fuck off!
Are we mad? Or is it the world?
Oedipus didn't know what he was doing.
Come on, we're old friends, aren't we? Know you from the pub, don't I? I just lost me way a bit, Constable. I don't actually live out there.
Come from. That's the answer to.
It's a tale told by an idiot, full of sound and fury, signifying nothing.
Toys and tiny beds.
Where do they
Tiny
bury
beds
them?
in every
I'll ask you
house.
that. You never see them burying them. Like it's a big secret.
I just want them to stop screaming. That's all. I don't know you. I don't believe you. Fuck off! I've got friends coming over for tea. I mustn't be late. Spare us some food, would you? I mean,
You might be having trouble
fuck
keeping your
off.
You might be having trouble keeping your food in. There's a surprisingly nasty little disease called cholera. Yes, its main symptoms are vomiting and diarrhea. You either drink so much of both that rather ghastly photograph, but it's all in a good cause. I hope that's not what you're seeing in the pot. But if you are, then someone in your house may have cholera. Now, cholera is a bit dangerous, but it has a pretty simple treatment. In the past, you see, we all used to take all sorts of pills for it. But it turns out that the most important thing is to drink lots and lots of water. Yes, you can lose 10 to 20 quarts of fluid a day from cholera. In fact, people with cholera will wind up with wrinkled hands like they spent too long in the tub. The cure for that is easy. Drink like a fish. Don't be afraid to drink 10 to 20 quarts of water per day. Ideally, of course, you'll mix half a teaspoon of salt, 6 teaspoons of sugar, and a little bit of mashed banana in each quart of water. But if you don't have sugar or banana, and who does, the salt's important too. And here's where you may need a bit of help. If you're drinking that much water, you don't need to take any additional joy pills. And you may find yourself forgetting a thing or two. Now, if there are other people in your household, please make sure that they know not to let you take any more joy pills for a while, and to make sure you keep drinking lots and lots of water. Now, how do you ensure that you don't get cholera? Well, be sure to only drink pure water. Now, there's absolutely no truth to any rumor that the water in Wellington Wells is contaminated by bacteria. However, you can never be too careful. So, if you can, if anyone on your street is having a lot of tummy trouble, you should boil all water, especially if it's been exceptionally raining.
You're crowding me. I've got friends coming over for tea. I mustn't be late. Off.
Quite helpful in reducing the bacteria in the water. Why don't you just get out of the pub? The
Now,
nearest-
see here, young
Just
man.
relax. Don't
I pay
question it.
taxes and I demand more for the rest of us. I
I know.
suppose.
Trust me. I know.
I've got friends coming over for tea. I mustn't be late. Now, see here, young man. I pay taxes and I demand you let me through.
Have any questions? Don't hesitate to ask a doctor. You know doctors, they're always looking out for you. And remember, no matter what you do, make sure you're taking enough joy.
I just want them.
Please don't struggle.
Well, I'm afraid you can't see the end of our time. Tune in again next time to hear the good news about leprosy. It's slow, but it's not all that your limbs just fall off. So don't worry if you're losing sensation in your extremities. Or dial something else first. This is Dr. Jack Worthing saying, stay well, 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 and don't forget to take your drug. Bye.
I don't believe...
Please just lie down. I miss my old bed.
Where do they bury them? I'll ask you that.
Bugger off. Why won't you go away?
Hmm.
home. Piper, a motley cook, has promised to get rid of every last rat by playing music to them. But he expects a lot of money, and they've agreed to pay him.
It's actually sort of pretty at night, in a fatal sort of way.
This time he had a pipe. It was a tiny one, made of horn, and no one could even hear the music that it played. But soon, out of every barn, and every field, and in every kitchen, and every storehouse, all of the rats of the town swarmed towards the pipe pipers. They came out of the church, they came out of the town hall, they came out of the well, they came out of the cupboard, they came out of the haystacks. Soon, the entire village square was covered in rats, until you could not see a bare bird. The piper began.
I should have gone with him. This would be so much easier after a little rest, wouldn't it? It's been a hard day's night, that was.
Well, hello there. What exactly are you doing? Yes, you there. This is Uncle Jack talking directly to you. Are you where you belong right now? And are you supposed to be doing that? These are very important questions for all of us. As patriotic citizens of Wellington Wells, it's not enough to just look out for yourself. We all have to look out for each other. And that means asking ourselves these questions every day. Are we where we're supposed to be? Are we doing what we're supposed to be doing?
I think I'm actually sick.
For if we're all doing our duty, will we preserve and thrive into the future? You never can be too careful. Take it from me, Jack Worthing. Stay where you belong and do what you should be doing, and you never have to worry.
I don't feel well at all. Ah, but that was in another country.
Oedipus didn't know what he was doing.
I don't know you.
Bugger off.
Just relax. Don't question it.
Go away. Toys and tiny beds. Tiny beds in every house. London Bridge has fallen down, fallen down, fallen down. London Bridge has fallen down, my fair lady.
don't believe we've had the pleasure.
Too many penguins. Just lots of penguins. Everywhere.
Things fall apart. The center cannot hold.
I don't know. Why'd you take the vanilla?
Innocence is
You know it doesn't work for you.
How could you forget that?
I don't know you.
Fuck off!
I don't believe we've had the pleasure.
I've got friends coming over for tea. I mustn't be late.
Now you're going to have to restrain your cooking instincts a bit, because if you boil veg until they're nice and gummy...
Now see here, young man. I pay taxes and I
Fuck off!
Can't get fresh veg? Remember, lots of weeds contain vitamin C. Scurvy grass is named for stopping scurvy in its tracks. Sorrel has 40 milligrams of vitamin C for every 100 grams you eat. Chicory has 24. Clover and dandelion are smashing sources of vitamin C. And they're all around us. In fact,
I
can
don't
say to say
believe
that just
we've
about
had the
anything that's
pleasure.
green and grows in the ground contains some vitamin C. So in a pinch,
Getting late.
hearts would decline terribly if you ate their tulips. I'm sure they'd be reasonable. And remember, no matter what, make sure you're taking enough joy. There's no excuse anymore for feeling bad. You don't have to. Well, I'm afraid we've come to the end of our time.
Daddy, I'd love a bedtime story.
I don't believe we've
Get some
had the
sleep, Arthur.
pleasure.
You're gonna make stupid mistakes.
Come here, you sinner! Come here, and he that blasphemeth the name of the Lord, he shall surely be put to death, and all the congregation shall certainly stone him! Watch out! There's a killer loose! And he that blasphemeth the name of the Lord, he shall surely be put to death, and all the congregation shall certainly stone him! Find him! He's killing us! Inside of time!
Rotten apple! Thief!
sleep. Dream.
Six!
This is not who I really am.
You're not the bloody hell, are you? So get down.
I've always liked you, actually. Odd how the fog only comes at night. knackered. Where's a bed? Sleep, the poor man's dinner.
Oedipus didn't know what he was doing. Fuck off!
Back off, you.
The bridge has fallen down.
Dear Uncle Jack, I adore your show, and thank you for answering my question. I have a big Victorian bed that my husband inherited from his grandma, but most nights he crawls on the sleep of the small bedroom in the small bed we have there. He promises, not because I ignore, but he won't say why he does, and I'm not sure he even knows. He seems a little sad. What should I do? May I call you Evan? There's only one possible answer. You must encourage him to take his view.
The answer to everything I bet.
Look, it's not you. It's me. Sorry to bother. I feel terrible.
I don't believe we've had the pleasure.
What's it like across the water, do you think?
Strange how everyone looks the same. Like we're all just...
Don't mind me.
Chest.
Just having a bit of a sit down.
Fuck off. We don't want your sort around here. I don't believe we've had the pleasure. I just want them to stop screaming. That's all. You're crowding me. I don't know you.
Tiny bed.
Yes. I have a various story from the Dutch tulipania of the 1600s. He was a sailor who visited a friend of his, and he saw an onion on his table. He ate it. Now, it turns out to be a rare tulipa went under the tree. And he ate it. You imagine it. Well, I hope he enjoyed it. Actually, there's no word of onion later, but I think next down. Anyway, you by chance happen to live near the garden district? Sometimes the unfortunate souls who live near there come into the village at the time of all of them they do love. But undoubtedly,
Bugger off!
watch your remaining flowers and call the police if you see anyone near them. In the meantime,
Bugger off!
tulip bulbs could probably be the top two.
Sod off, you!
Fairly good nerd anyway.
Bugger off.
Well, we've got to the end of our time.
Sometimes I wish I knew you well, and I could speak my mind and tell you. Maybe you'd understand.
So tired. So very tired.
Mum,
Like we're all just...
Dad, come on. Just stop
Fog's probably starting to roll in about now.
Everything will be all right from now on. You sit down and I'll just go and make up your bed. Mum, Dad, I've come home. Oh, don't you worry, dearie. Everything will be all right from now on. You sit down and have a cup of tea. I'll just go and make up your bed. I don't believe we've had the pleasure.
Sweet dreams, Arthur.
Can't eat gardenias. You